Here we go. This is the perfect donut. This is not part 2. This is part 3. And as you can see, this is the part about the dough, which I already made right here. So I've got the dough ready, and let's just begin with this video, shall we? Hey guys, this is part 3 of episode 1. First and foremost, what's up guys? Welcome to this video. I hope you have a great day. Keep that beautiful smile on your face because you are beautiful. So yeah guys, this is part 3 and the last part, I think, of this dough episode, because I think I perfected the dough already and I don't need to look any further for the perfect dough, and this one will do. So if you haven't seen episode 1 or episode 2, please go and check that out. So episode 1 was what I thought the perfect choice of donut, but in episode 2 I already changed it. So I'm gonna have the same dough as last time from episode 2, but today I'm gonna try out different stuff just to tweak the recipe and see what I like the most, because that's the series about perfect the donut. The main part of this video is gonna be the size and how I need to prove the donut, because last time I kind of messed up with the proofing process, but I want to try different stuff today and see which one works the best. But first and foremost, let's make this dough. It's just so simple. Here it is. So I'm gonna use the same exact measurement and stuff I used last time. All you need is some flour, nutmeg, vanilla, salt, 1 whole egg, a bit of egg yolk, butter, sugar, and yeast. Really simple. The only thing I'm gonna change up today, and I'm gonna listen to the subscriber, instead of just adding the flour to the bowl, I'm gonna sift the flour today. See if I can get the donuts even airy and lighter when I sift it. Some say it works, some say it doesn't work, but today we're gonna try it out. We're gonna sift the flour and see if it becomes more airy. First up, we gotta activate the yeast. So turn on the water, and it has to be lukewarm or body temperature. And we're gonna do about 100 milliliters. I'm just eyeballing this a bit. So here we go. I would say about 150 milliliters of water. Last time I added 6 grams of yeast, and this time I'm gonna add a little bit more just to see if it changes up the texture and the airiness of the donut. So put on the still. Take your instant dry yeast, and I'm gonna put around 9 grams of yeast this time. Just sprinkle it over the water till you get 9 grams. So as you saw, it just turned off. I have 9 grams of yeast. To this yeast, not too much. Just a little bit of sugar, just to feed the yeast, like that. And you will see it will froth up right away. Then take a fork and just mix it around until the yeast is dissolved with the water and the sugar. Perfect. And what you look for and how to know the yeast is activated, you will see it will froth up and create like a foamy top part, and then you know your yeast is done. And then we can go further. It is pretty warm, so it happened pretty fast after like 5 to 10 minutes. Same exact recipe as last time. Put the yeast mixture in, 1 whole egg in, and like last time, just gonna add a little bit of yolk. This is leftover yolk from my healthy days of eating. It's a little bit more, so that will do. To this, I'm gonna add a drop of vanilla. Perfect. So this is the part where I'm gonna change up. I have a sift, and this time I'm gonna add 350 grams of flour, and I'm gonna sift it in. Just simple, sift it through this thing. And as you can see, this is the part where the donuts won't be as airy because of these lumps. Just go and sift it through. And I'm gonna do 350 grams because last time I used 300 grams and I had to add a couple tablespoons to it more. 349 is okay. To this, 45 grams of sugar, or 50, let's do 50 grams. Bit sugary today. Again, I'm gonna add some nutmeg, just a dash of nutmeg, like that. Add just a pinch of salt, I would say 2 to 3 grams, maybe 5 grams. I'm gonna add 30 grams of butter. So exactly 30 grams of butter. And that is basically it. Now just take a wooden spoon, combine everything together. Just slowly mix it all, fold it in. Hopefully this time I don't need to add more flour. So there we go, got everything combined well. And I don't think I need to add more flour, but if I do, I'm just gonna add 1 tablespoon at a time. Nothing to it, knead it until it gets elastic and not sticky. Just look how beautiful this dough is right now. The dough is beautiful, it's not sticky, it's smooth. This is how you want it. I'm getting better and better at making this dough. I think the quickest I've ever made it dough. So spray some PAM spray, take your dough, just put it in. It looks a bit sticky, but don't worry guys, this dough will be so elastic and so light. Grab some plastic foil and just cover it tightly. And there you have it guys. Perfectly and quick and easy donut dough. Because it's pretty cold outside, I'm just gonna put it in the oven. And like that, let it proof for like 1.5 to 2 hours until it's like tripled in size. So I'll check in with you in 2 hours. It has been a bit over an hour. Let's see at the dough. And yes, it did triple in size. So yeah, the dough is done. And as I told you in the beginning of this video is gonna be a bit about the size. Because the size matters, right? Got everything laid out. So I'm gonna do 3 sizes today. And also I'm gonna do 3 different techniques of proving. Stainless steel cutter, which fits in this top. And this top of protein fits in the top of the NutriBullet. So 3 different sizes I'm gonna use today. And for the middle hole, I use this cap of a spray bottle. So I'm going to use the same middle hole for all 3 sizes and just see which one I prefer. And also 3 different proving techniques I'm going to do today. So one is going to be just on the table on room temperature. I'm going to cover it with a towel. Just a simple thing. The next one, I have here a plate. This one, I'm just going to put it in the microwave. Not gonna turn it on, nothing, just in the microwave so it has no air hovering around it and it's in a closed up environment. And the last one, I'm gonna use the technique as last time, but of course I'm gonna change it up with the boiling water. So instead of just hitting the bottom straight away, I'm just gonna put a plate on it so the donuts don't have the direct heat of the steam. Nothing to it, let's do it guys. Look at it. It looks kind of sticky, but it's perfect guys, trust me. Take some flour, flour the surface, flour it well, and then just scrape your dough out. Put it on the surface. Next time I might add like 400 grams of flour, but yeah, like that. I'm gonna knead it for a little bit, 2-3 times. Okay, okay, okay. And now I just need to roll them out. And I gotta make sure I have 9 donuts. Whoa, it's not gonna work, I think. Okay, I'm not gonna have 9 donuts, that's for sure. Whoa, there's no way I can cut out 9 donuts. Damn, I messed it up. I think I messed it up. So yeah, let's just cut out some donuts. I'm gonna do small ones. And also, I'm not gonna turn the cutter. Also, someone said, don't turn it, you will close the donut so it doesn't rise as much. But also, I've again heard of couple bakers, they said it doesn't matter. But yeah, today I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna pinch it. I'm not gonna turn it. So like that. I'm gonna do first 2 of each. See if I can have at least 6 donuts. There we go. There we go. Okay, this will do, this will do. So I've got 3 of each. Last one. There we go. Now the donuts are done. Take them, put them on a tray. There we go. Okay, it didn't turn out as I wanted. Are just way too thin. Like this one, the large one, are way too thin. But I picked the best ones, at least the best looking ones, and I'm gonna put them in the oven because I think that's gonna be the best way to rise or prove the donuts. But yeah, this is just something I'm gonna try out. So for example, this tray right here, so you can see small, medium, large. I'm just gonna put in the microwave. And I'm gonna let it sit right there. I'm not gonna turn it on, nothing. In a closed environment for like an hour. Really simple. Next one, I'm gonna take a towel. Put them over the tray. And I did switch up the tray because I don't want the towel to stick to the donuts. And I'm just gonna put it right here. Because the radiator is on and it's kind of warm here. Perfect room temperature. And on this one I'm gonna put it in the oven, but before I do that, so these I'm just gonna put in the oven like that. I did turn off the oven. Now I'm gonna boil some water, freshly boiled water. Take it, I'm gonna put it in a bowl this time, just a little bit like that. And instead of putting it in the oven on the bottom, I'm just gonna put it in the middle of the tray, making sure it doesn't hit the donuts. So yeah, there we go. Close the oven, right temperature, humid. I think this is the best one, but we will see. So that's one way of proving it. The other way right there. And the last one in the microwave. There we go, just testing in the kitchen, guys. That's how you perfect the donut. And again, it didn't turn out how I wanted to turn out. I didn't have enough dough, so they turn out pretty thin. But I want to see the size. So next time I might go and see the thickness of the donuts. But yeah, I did cut out 2 really thick donuts. See how they rise, how they prove. And when I fry them, I think they're going to be really big. Maybe too big. I'm going to see, guys. I'm like learning and testing along the way. And that's the fun part of this series. Just showing you everything. So it has passed 1.5 hours. And I'm disappointed because I kind of made the same mistake as last time. So first off, here are the donuts on room temperature. It has passed an hour, and as I told you, these are way too thin. Yes, they risen a bit, but they are way too small. I want my donuts bigger. So this is room temperature. Now the microwave one, the same thing. They did rise, but again too thin. And just to show you the oven one. Yes, they got way bigger. Even the thin donuts got way bigger. So I know for sure this is the way to prove your donuts, because guys, just look at how big the donuts got. So these two, they got a bit too runny. I think it was too hot. I did leave out the boiling water after like an hour and let them sit for half an hour in the oven. So yeah, they got a bit too runny and they didn't rise how I wanted to. I think main mistake right here is it was too humid or too warm in the oven and they got too runny. I think the yeast didn't do its job as well. It needs to rise properly and slowly, and it was too warm in the oven, I think, and that's why they got like so mushy and like liquidy. But yeah, for sure next time gonna prove them in the oven, not preheating the oven. You can't really see it because it's fogged up, but I've got the temperature on 175 180 degrees Celsius, so really high. Let's fry them up. So let's go, let's do the medium first, and I will say they are really light. So yeah, trick from last time, just put it in like that. And just take a scissor and get the parchment paper out like that. Let's do the small one as well. And I'm gonna do the medium one from the microwave. There we go. And this will double in size while frying. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed this up just to show you. I'm gonna do like 20 seconds each side. Not too long, and I might already turn it around. So here we go. Yeah, perfect color. Turn this around. Okay, now this one. There we go. Whoa! So this one right here looks the best because it just popped up. So here we go, got a rack. This one is already done. 20 seconds or so. There we go. I'm gonna turn this one around one more time. And I will tell you again what I've done wrong in a second, because this is the way to go. And I will already tell you right now, this will be the favorite one. So you got fried up 3 donuts. This is the medium one in the oven. This is the medium one I proved in the microwave, and this is the small one proved in the oven. And I will tell you why this one is best in a second. First, let's fry up these and I'll see you in the backyard. And I'm in my backyard. I've got all the donuts fried up. Don't got many because, yeah, didn't have that much dough. Just to show you a close-up of the donut, these ones are from the room temperature and microwave. You can see the big difference, and the biggest difference is just the side. So you can see the ring, you can see it has proved well, and yeah, this is the oven one, no ring, just flat. It is round, but it hasn't proved that much. So yeah, now I'm just gonna taste test these, but first here's what I've learned. Pause the video to see exactly what I wrote down for myself. So with each episode I want to tell you what I've learned, what I can do better and improve the next time. So this time what I've learned quite a lot is the following. Proving an oven not turned on. Never again. Not gonna turn on the oven for sure. Just a small bowl of boiling water. That's gonna be it. Trying that one next time. Not gonna preheat the oven, it was too warm. Dough shouldn't be too sticky, if so add a bit more flour. So as you saw, the dough was kinda sticky when I needed it, but I thought it was good, so next time I might add a little bit more flour, 1 tablespoon, so it's not that sticky. And the last thing, high temperature, quick on each side, just frying quick on each side. Those are the thing, and the main thing of today is just the proving aspect. And I also gotta try out the donut and see if the sifting really worked. But the main thing is proving. Next time I'm just gonna put them in the oven, just in a close-up environment. Maybe add a small bowl, a little bit of boiling water, not too much, because yeah, this time I think the yeast just died and it got too liquidy. And just to show you a difference, guys, this one is from the oven and this one is from the, I don't know, microwave or room temperature. You can see the room temperature proved perfectly. You can see the ring. And just the oven one, yeah, I think the yeast died and it got too flat. So it doesn't look appealing at all. This one looks appealing. And also today I did look at the size. So just to show you a comparison. Small one, medium, and large. And to be honest, the size difference from a large and a medium is not that big. Yeah, it is kind of noticeable. But it's too, yeah, it doesn't matter that much. But the size different, and even the small one and the medium is too big. Not liking this one, the small cutter. I'm not gonna use that, that's for sure. In my last cheat day I used the small cutter and the donuts were just too small. When you hold it in your hand, yeah, it is just one bite. And perfect size would be this is the perfect size, perfect donut, but they need to be thicker. So yeah, next time gonna roll them out thicker. Maybe use the larger cutter, but I think just, yeah, it doesn't matter that much, large or medium. So now let's see the texture of sifting the flour. So let's just tear it open, tear it apart. Yeasty donut, oh yeah, flaky, soft, springs back. The recipe is just perfect. I'm not gonna change that. So if you want to use the recipe, go ahead. Just add like 375, maybe add like 400 grams of flour instead of 300 grams. Of 350, I must say. So yeah, now let's try out the donut, and I know it is gonna be good. First off, I'm really liking the texture. Sweetness is just perfect. 40 grams of sugar. Only 50 grams I did today. Perfect, not too sweet. You get that doughy, chewy texture. The recipe is perfect, not gonna change that. It's now just about the size and the proving. As you can see, guys, proving is really important for the donut. You gotta have the right temperature. Let it sit and do its thing. That's how you get the perfect donut. Yeah, this is perfect. If you like that chewy taste, you will like this one. It's just so soft and light to eat. So I can't imagine it only with the toppings. And just imagine how thin the donuts were. They didn't look good, but yeah, they proved, and also they doubled in size in the fryer. So that's something you need to keep in mind. And next time I don't want to cut them too big because they will double in size, and also when you fry them, they will get even bigger. So you don't want to have like a massive donut. You gotta find the perfect thing. I will get there, guys. Hell yeah, perfect donuts, really tasty. Loving the recipe. You just gotta perfect the size. I'm getting better and better at it. So guys, like the video if you liked it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe on my YouTube channel at LiveLife. Follow me on Instagram at darkobunic. And if you want to be the first in these videos, turn on your notification bell right there. You will be notified when these videos are up. And guys, I hope you have a great day, great night, whatever it is in life. Do what you want. Do it now. I dare you. Live life. Peace.